Now you might be wondering about the name Almost Ethical and why just being ethical isn't a very good standard to live by. The thinking is that we're never able to have 100% of the information in any given situation. And so therefore, we can't ever hope to make a 100% ethical decision either. In other words, without absolute information, we can't be absolutely ethical, which is typically how the term ethical is misrepresented as a binary. Holding this in mind, we then have to start to use our critical thinking and make decisions that require considerable amounts of thought, reflection, and deep understanding of consequences from the information we have access to. Although there is a caveat to be discussed with respect to survival and non-survival situations. But as time goes on and we're introduced to more and more information, proportionally, we should be looking to make more and more ethical decisions too. So, how do we shift from simply performing ethics to genuinely practicing it? It's a journey, not a destination, but here are some guideposts. Number 1, notice the performance. Pay attention to when you're acting good to look good versus acting from genuine care. Number 2, ask different questions. Instead of, am I being ethical? Ask, what's the most loving choice here? Number 3, embrace the practice. Treat each moment as an opportunity to align your actions with your values, not as a test to pass. And number 4, return, don't retreat. When you mess up, and you will, use it as data for refinement, not an excuse to give up. I can hear you saying, why should we care about practicing ethics instead of projecting perfect ethical status? Why does that actually matter? Here's where it gets interesting. We're told that being ethical means putting others before ourselves, that self-interest and ethics are opposites. For millennia, religions gave us some beautiful ideals. Be selfless, turn the other cheek, treat others with kindness and compassion. But when those frameworks lose their hold, many people believe that morality becomes meaningless. Without divine reward or cosmic justice, why bother being good? Those religious ideals weren't wrong, they just needed better grounding. Taking care of others is actually in our self-interest, because it's how we function best as human beings. The problem is with what I call shallow self-interest. Quick validation, immediate comfort, looking good to others. That stuff burns out fast, and it usually leaves a hole. What I call deep self-interest, though, asks different questions. Who do I want to become? What actions leave me feeling more whole over time? And the actions that make us feel most aligned usually consider others too. Because we don't actually live in isolation. And if we create a better world, we also get to live in it. Self-interest becomes the bridge that grounds those beautiful ideas in lived reality.